What up, guys? It's your boy WrestleFlow fans. What it is, it's your boy Hayes from WrestleFlow OG, guys. Hope you guys are doing wonderful, and it's been a crazy night, guys. Drew Gulak has been fired from the WWE after a night he performs one of his better matches against Daniel Bryan on Friday Night SmackDown. Yes, guys. Drew Gulak is fired. What the hell is going on, man? Drew Gulak is fired. You know, this is enraging a lot of people here. This is pissing off a lot of people. That how in the hell is Drew Gulak fired? Like, you know, it's just in bad taste is what it is. If they let go of Drew Gulak before, you know, all of this stuff was going on and this and that, it wouldn't have been as bad with, you know, if he was part of the list, right? The list that came out last year. We were all enraged because of that, obviously. But it's just one of those things is that, you know, why now? And why all of a sudden after he had a match, after they start putting him on TV? You know, it's just one of those things. You know, Drew Gulak is fired. Why? Who made this decision? And why wasn't this decision made before? I'm not saying that he should be fired, but it's just bad taste, don't you think? Don't you think this is just like some type of a, you know, like an insult to injury, basically? You know, it was already bad for everyone else to get fired from the WWE. You know, obviously shit is hitting the fan right now and everyone's getting fired, this and that, right? But for Drew Gulak to get fired weeks after this big list and right after he had a match with Daniel Bryan is kind of ridiculous, man. It's a very disgusting thing to do for the WWE. And all of a sudden, why did you give him TV time if you were gonna fire him? Why did you give him such a good match with Daniel Bryan if you were gonna fire him? Why did you build a storyline with him currently when you were gonna fire him? You led the man's hopes all the way up. Right? This guy probably thinks, yo, I'm in a Daniel Bryan storyline. This guy's like coaching me. We have like a really good match and this and that. I'm in the IC title tournament. And then you fire if you fire Drew Gulak for like out of nowhere, dude. It's crazy. Holy fucking crap, dude. Like, you know, I don't even know how to respond to this. And it's just, you know, it's been hitting waves all day long today because I think we got this news in the evening time and it was just like, dude, Drew Gulak is fired. Like, what the hell is going on here? You know, it was just bad taste all of a sudden. Not even in the morning. It was in the evening when this news came out and it was just like, holy crap. Like when I read it, I was like, yo, didn't we just talk about Drew Gulak in the Friday night review for SmackDown yesterday? Like, we just talked about him yesterday on TV, having a match with Daniel Bryan, and this guy is fired now. It is nuts, man. Let me know in the comment section, guys. How do you guys feel about this? And, you know, it's just bad taste, man. It's just, you know, sometimes it's just really, really bad what these guys do. And it's just one of those things, you know. It's just sad, man. You know, I was just enraged because, you know, how can you let go of a talent like that and then, you know, in the middle of a storyline when it's not like he did anything controversial, he didn't do anything, he was just doing his goddamn job following your shitty storylines, and then you just fire him out of nowhere. And you don't even fire him with the rest of the people, you wait, you know, for him to think he's safe, and then you fire him. Like, bro, oh my God, that was just like, you know, it was just so bad taste. It was bad taste throughout the whole thing. For Drew Gulak to get fired out of nowhere, it was just all in bad taste. I don't know what the WWE, I don't know who's making these decisions. It must be Vince, it must be the other people, and it's just, you know, it's, the state of this company is getting worse by the minute. Let's just say that. Let's just reveal that. Let's just put this out there. The state of the WWE is getting worse by the minute. The decisions they make, the stuff that they do, all of this stuff that they, think that they're making really good decisions on is just a bunch of bad decisions. And no one's here to tell them. They have no consequences. Obviously, AEW is not big enough to give them like a run for their money yet. It's just sad. It's just sad to see these guys who act like media giants in the wrestling industry, which they are, get away with stuff like this. I personally hope that Drew Gulak signs to AEW just because of this shit. I don't know what they would do with him in AEW. I have no idea. But just to see the look on the WWE's face, it would be nice just to see that. And I hope people like, there's other people I hope that got released earlier, like a few weeks ago, go to AEW. And they get pushed harder and they get utilized, become top stars, only because the WWE does not utilize their talent properly at all. And we all know that. This is not a mystery by any means. That the WWE lacks in developing talent nowadays. And it's just one of those things. It's like there's so much talent that they let go recently, right? And what happened? They were all a victim of some shitty storylines, some shitty circumstances that they were put in by the creative or Vince McMahon or the company. And it was none of their personal faults at all. And it's just sad. They wasted their time. I don't know how the pay grade works in WWE, that if you're not getting utilized, you still get paid as much based on your contract. But if someone knows, please let me know in the comments. It's just one of those things, man. Like, for Drew Gulak to finally get utilized somehow and then get fired, it's like a smack in the face, if anything. It is a smack in the face, if anything. It's just like, how the hell are you releasing all these people and you have not developed them? You wasted their talent. You wasted their time more than anything, to be honest. The WWE seems to not value other people's time when they're so big on their own time, right? But the WWE does not care that, every year of a man or woman counts, because this is the journey and road to their career. And the more time you waste with them, the more you underutilize them. They could have been in some other company, showing their talent, gaining a following, and becoming successful elsewhere. Where you wasted their time, their journey, their everything, while keeping them off TV, off good storylines, or giving them shitty storylines. I cannot grasp this, of how in the hell can they do this? How is it, like, this guy was on SmackDown yesterday. I just cannot get over this, guys. How can you do that to someone? This guy, like, I guess the worst thing about this is that they got his hopes up and then they released them. Straight up smack to the face for Drew Gulak. You get your hopes up, you do all this stuff, and then you fire him. Oh, okay, sorry, hey, Drew Gulak, we don't need you anymore, bro. You're fired. I know you were on SmackDown yesterday, but who cares? We don't. We're the WWE corporate. We don't care about anyone's emotions, except for John Cena's, maybe. So that's what it is. And, you know, all these decisions and Bray Wyatt's storyline bearing, and like, what the hell are they doing, man? Like, I don't understand what's going through their minds right now. You know, do they think they're making really good decisions? I don't think they are. They constantly just, they're torturing these guys. Drew Gulak's, like, I cannot even begin to tell you guys how much bullshit this is. I'm telling you, we were on our SmackDown Live review yesterday talking about this match. And today I'm saying that he's fired. You know, it's such a sad situation. It's so bad, man. It is so freaking bad that Drew Gulak is not around anymore. Who's gonna? So look, the thing is, like, okay, I personally was not a big fan of Drew Gulak. You know, I was kind of growing on him and everything. Sean Franklin, what up, bro? You know, Drew Gulak was alright, you know. He was obviously new superstar. They're building him up on the main roster and everything. And then you fire him. Like, bro, how do you fire this guy you put on TV yesterday without a freaking reason? How do you fire Drew Gulak when you put him on TV yesterday? Where is the freaking logic behind this, yo? I don't even get it. Why did you give the dude a storyline if you knew you were gonna fire his ass? And you didn't fire him with the rest of the people. You waited. You built him up. You thought, you know, you made him think that he was safe in the roster, and then you fire him. What do you guys think about this? This is just ridiculous. I don't know who the hell is working in the WWE corporate who makes these decisions. Is it Vince? Maybe it's Vince. I think it's Vince. Is it Triple H? Is it Steph? Is it who? Is the creative team? Is it who is making these decisions? Like, what's the thought process behind firing Drew Gulak? Like, that's my thing. Why didn't you fire him with the rest of the people? You know, why did you not fire Drew Gulak with the rest of the people? Why did you wait? Why did you give him a storyline? Why did you build him up with Daniel Bryan and then you fire him? Why did you do that? Is there any logic behind that? No, dude. This is straight up smack in the face of everyone, especially Drew Gulak. The poor guy thought he was safe. He was working. He was busting his ass in the ring. He had a good match with Daniel Bryan last night. Yo, we were on the review last night talking about Drew Gulak versus Daniel Bryan, and today he's fired. Yo, I hope this guy goes to AEW or something and they use him very nicely, right? And he makes it to the top, so it's a slap. You know, I think the WWE is in a situation right now where they deserve a few smacks in the faces of themselves, only because they have been doing some bullshit lately. Sean Franklin says, I miss the old WWE. Yo, man, we all do. You know, the crazy part is, in the old WWE, there was Vince. And in the new WWE, there's still Vince. I don't know what happened. Is it the money? Is it the greed? What has killed them so much that they're making these petty decisions now, and they're doing this and that, and you know, there's no logic behind it. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you guys have not yet. Please follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Every subscriber counts, guys. We are 111 and up. Please, guys, subscribe and let me know in the comment section, guys. How do you guys feel about Drew Gulak getting fired? Do you see any logic behind it? How do you guys feel about the state of the WWE right now? because I seriously do not understand what the WWE is doing. What is their thought process behind these fire? Like, okay, look, when they released a bunch of people, right? I get it. It's the coronavirus. They're not selling tickets. There's a big revenue issue going on. And it's just not the WWE. There's a lot of companies that are facing, small businesses are facing, we're all facing this issue, right? I get it. You have to cut off some people. But now the issue here is, why didn't you cut Drew Gulak then, and why are you cutting him now? And why did you put him on TV before, in the past, like, few weeks, and you cut him today? You put him on TV yesterday, you cut him today. You give him a storyline yesterday, you cut him today. What's the thought process behind that? I almost hit my eye there. But you get what I'm saying, right? Like, who's making these decisions? What's the point of all of this? And who are they going to fire next? I guess that's my question now, because there's so much uncertainty going on in the WWE. Who the hell are they going to fire next? And that's what it comes down to, guys. Who are they going to fire next? Who's going to be the next one on the list? Is it going to be, are they going to fire the world champion Braun Strowman? You never know, because the thing is, now it's clear now. What's clear now is that if they put you on TV, they could still fire your ass. And that's the game changer here. It's no longer the people they're not using anymore and they don't care about. They're not thinking about those people. Now it's about whoever's on TV, they could fire you too. So now, look, the thing is, the job security level has just decreased heavily in the WWE. If you're a person that's an up-and-comer, yo, dude, you would be like, yo, dude, Drew Gulak, he was on TV yesterday. He had a storyline with Daniel Bryan. If he could get fired, I could get fired. And that's what it is. Any new people in the roster right now, right? Anyone could get fired, and that's the uncertainty behind that. PPX Gaming says that's why he lost to Daniel Bryan. Yeah. Like, I get it, obviously they weren't going to take Daniel Bryan to the Intercontinental Championship because they showed Drew Gulak as a protege to Daniel Bryan. And, that's what it is. Like, it's just so sad, dude. Like, imagine how he was feeling, man. You were on TV yesterday, you think you're fired. So that's what it is. That's what people, that's the tough thing about this whole thing, that, Drew Gulak was on TV yesterday, today he's fired. So that opens up the ring for anybody who could be fired. PPX Gaming says, who do you think the hacker is? I am damn sure it's Mustafa Ali. And that's another thing. I was complaining about that storyline too. It's the same promo over and over and over again. How about you expose some things? When you look at that hacker promo, right, on the WWE, this guy has like 10 screens in front of him, right? So on the 10 screens, it's a bunch of WWE Network shows he's watching. So, bro, I could do that too. I could put on the WWE Network on 10 different TVs as well. Does that make me a hacker? How does that make a person interested in what is he hacking? What is he revealing about some superstar? Something crazy. Like, that's what should be. Like, they should build up the storyline into something super crazy. Like, he hacked somebody's Twitter account, or he exposed like someone talking shit about another wrestler, or breaking up some stable. If there's any stables left, there's just like 2 or 3 at this point. The best thing he should have done is break up the New Day. He should have exposed the New Day hacking into their Twitter accounts and all of that stuff in the storyline. And he should have showed it, they should have showed it that way, that this hacker is, getting into the New Day stuff, and he breaks them up that way because they're exposing each other. They don't like each other. That should have been it. But no. He just wants to, every week when they show the hacker, right? The hacker, and it's the same story, it's the same promo. Oh, I'm coming, I'm gonna reveal the truth. What truth are you gonna reveal, bro? Are you gonna reveal that we could subscribe to the WWE network? Because I know that already. Because looks like that's what you're watching here, is the WWE network. PPX Gaming says, did Drew Gulak tap because a figure 4 leg lock? I'm not sure, I don't think so. But he was supposed to lose that match anyways because, well, now we know why he was supposed to lose and not continue, unfortunately. Because he was going to get fired. They were going to fire him, and they let nobody know that he was going to get fired except for themselves. And Drew Gulak finds out the next day because he wasn't supposed to continue. So sad. So freaking sad, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you guys have not yet subscribed. But yeah, man, it is such a sad day. Another sad release. Let's see who else get released, guys. Who else might get released? That's crazy, man. PPX Gaming says, that's the fucking shit match that I have seen. Daniel Bryan should do running knee or yes lock. Yeah. But look, let me tell you one thing more. There's a lot of things that the WWE restricts from their talent from doing that will make them catch some good stuff, some audience backing, like Rusev Day. It was so over, right? They made Rusev stop saying Rusev Day only because of that. Can you believe that? Only because he was getting over. Everyone in the audience was screaming Rusev Day except for Rusev because Rusev couldn't use it anymore because the WWE didn't want Rusev Day to get over. Like, they prevent people. And that's the crazy part. Like, they'll prevent you from getting over. Like, how is that? Isn't that crazy, man? Yo, give me 2 minutes, guys. I'll be right back. Yo, I'm back. So, PPX Gaming says the hacker is the hero of Rating SD Live. Well, man, unfortunately, hopefully he is. Hopefully he does some crazy stuff that makes him a hero in the WWE. Honestly, I would love for that to happen. I would love for some, some new guy. To take over and kind of create some good storylines out of this. And, that's my whole thing, man. A lot of people, excuse me. A lot of people, a lot of people don't realize that, if they build a superstar, this will only increase ratings, and then they just refuse to develop superstars now, which I just don't understand why they would do that. Why would they not want to push superstars anymore? But on another note, who do you guys think should win the Intercontinental Championship? I personally want Elias to win the championship, guys. Elias is that dude, man. I see a star in Elias. They just need to drop the Jeff Jarrett gimmick. That's all I ask. They just need to drop the Jeff Jarrett gimmick. It just seems as if they're just following the Jeff Jarrett gimmick too much now, and it's making him very what would I say? It's making him seem very soft, in my opinion. And what they need to do is they need to really, put him in some type of a serious storyline, so he could, prosper as a WWE superstar. And I think that's the issue that they're facing right now. The thing is, look, it all comes down to storylines, bro. And it all comes down to promos. And I think that's where the WWE is failing right now, is that they just don't know what to do with all of these superstars. And that's where that's going, Back in and I've said this before, back in, say about 10 years ago, they used to build superstars within 2-3 years. The superstars stuck around for 5 years. And, they were established superstars. Everyone knew their character, this and that, and all of that stuff, right? And now it's they never developed the WWE superstar. And then the superstar gains no, fan base or anything, and then they have to fire his ass. Why? Because they were forcefully given bad storylines, bad promos to cut, and everything. I guess the more controlling the WWE became over the years, the more damage they have done to their own product. This whole cyberbullying and Make-A-Wish thing has driven them into the ground as a product. These are all good things to do, man. I think they should keep it separate from their product, though. They should be we have a TV-14 rating, but we still want to participate in this Make-A-Wish type of stuff. And they just sold out their, the Cancer Society, Make-A-Wish, and cyberbullying and all of that stuff. Ever since they got involved in all of that stuff, their content went to shit. And not taking shots at those organizations, but it's just that, obviously they should come to terms that, we actually want to support you guys, but we're not going to change our content. Our content's going to remain the same. So our fan base doesn't go. So all that money that we donate you doesn't decrease and all of that stuff. It's all a cycle. Yesterday I was watching a bunch of CM Punk's type of stuff, and it was just damn, that's crazy, bro. That guy spoke the truth with one promo, and that's exactly what's going on. He said the wheel is going to keep on turning, and which it is for 9 years after that promo. It's still turning, and it's still continuing, and people are still going to pour money into this shitty company, and which people still are. People are still buying John Cena merchandise and Roman Reigns merchandise. So people are still doing, and that's the thing. They catered to the wrong fan base, which is kind of making them money, yeah, but the old WWE fans are just incontent with all of this stuff. It's just, I don't understand what their thought process is with all of this. You know, what do they want from the storylines? There's no continuity. And like I said the other day with the whole Edge promo, it was complete garbage. You come after 9 years and you put such a shit promo out there. You don't even know how to answer a challenge, bro. And that's what it is. That's my opinion on it, man. You know, so Drew Gulak's fired. It's so sad, bro. I just wish him the best, man. I hope he goes to the top now. He proves himself, goes to a better organization that treats him better, that pays him better, that does everything, you know, that actually cares about his hard work rather than this company here that treats everyone like numbers. Ty Vlogs Gamer says they are going to shut down WWE 2K19 in May 31, 2020. Yeah, so I've heard Ty Vlogs that 2K, they're ending their partnership with 2K, right? And they're looking for some other person. Dude, honestly, I personally believe they should go back to THQ. They made the best WWE games over the years. You know, just growing up, I used to almost buy like a lot of the WWE games and everything. And 2K, THQ was the best, man. I love THQ when they developed the games. 2K, I was not a big fan of. The graphics were slightly better, but then again, everyone knows how 2K20 turned out, and it was terrible. It was terrible. So that's what made, and I think their partnership ended with that as well. So I think they should go back to THQ, to be very honest. They shouldn't go anywhere else. THQ has enough experience with wrestling games for them to for them to go back to THQ. Because THQ was dope, man. They put out some solid games, man. And Ty Vlogs, if you have not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. Would really, really appreciate it. But, that's what it is, man. I personally think THQ, because THQ brought some really, really good games. Let's look them up. THQ WWE games. Let's see what games they made over the years. I think all of them until the 2K series happened. Ty Vlog says WWE 2K19 is a lot of glitches going on. Yeah, all of them. They're all terrible. I didn't like any of the 2Ks, to be honest. They were just shitty to me. Oh, so now I understand why THQ stopped making WWE games, guys. So here it says, so on Google, there's a question, why did THQ stop making WWE games? Yes, THQ has stopped making WWE video games mainly because they went bankrupt and the assets were purchased by 2K. I get it. So I think is 2K only going to be but I don't know. So that means if their assets are purchased by 2K, so it's basically, that's crazy, man. So who's going to be the new game developer for the WWE? And who is AEW choosing for their game? Man, honestly, my favorite WWE game was SmackDown, WWE SmackDown, the second one, SmackDown 2. I think it was Know Your Role, right? SmackDown 2, there was a WWE SmackDown, which was great. I remember having a lot of fun playing that. And then SmackDown 2 was like, holy shit, the huge roster and everything, man. That was crazy. It was WWE... SmackDown 2 was great. SmackDown 2 was one of my favorite WWE games ever. Ty Vlog says, you remember WWE 2K12? 2K12 was okay. That's the one with Randy Orton, right? On the cover. WWE Shut Your Mouth was a really good one. And Here Comes the Pain was a really good game. WWE Here Comes the Pain was a really, really good game. And Shut Your Mouth, I played the shit out of Shut Your Mouth. Shut Your Mouth had the whole NWO, Hulk Hogan, and all of that stuff. And that was an interesting. Have they ever had a buried alive match in the WWE games? I'm not too sure. Buried Alive match. I know there were a bunch of caskets match, Inferno matches over the years. But I don't know about Buried Alive match. I don't think they've ever had a Buried Alive match in one of the WWE games, like ever. Yeah. Shut Your Mouth was a great game. Here Comes the Pain was a great game. And in the so my first WWE game was on Nintendo 64. And it was WWF Warzone. Yeah, it was WWF Warzone. And then I got WWF Warzone. And then I got WWF Attitude. Attitude was some crazy shit, man. That was a good game too. But WWF Attitude was some crazy weirdo shit. But it was fun because the same gameplay, they had an ECW game as well that had the same format as WWF Attitude. Like the controls were the same, the whole everything. I think it was the same developer. Ty Vlog says 2017 is a good gameplay. 2K17. Yeah, I don't think I've played 2K17. Then you had the SmackDown versus Raw. I forgot about SmackDown versus Raw. So I bought the first SmackDown versus Raw. Then I bought Then I took a break from wrestling for a few years. Then I bought SmackDown versus Raw 2007, I believe, which had the ECW, ECW in it as well. And Undertaker, Bobby Lashley, and I think Shawn Michaels was on the cover. So that, and then I bought 2K, WWE 2K13, I think. And then 2K18, I think. 18. Or 2K16. I don't even remember, man. And then this year, these past 2-3 years, I haven't. Only because it's the same shit, man. Like, the storylines aren't good anymore. They used to have, like, that career thing. That used to be really good. Now it's just super confusing when you get into the game. Yo, guys, if you guys have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, guys. I would really appreciate it, guys. Let's get this up. And let me know in the comment section, guys, what was your favorite WWE game? Oh, man, WWE games had shit, dude. So many memories, man. Ty Vlog says, why did Drew Gulak sign up to AEW? I hope he signs to AEW, and I hope they do him justice. I hope they build him up as a good superstar. Sean Franklin says, what think we SmackDown versus Raw reboot? I don't know, man. I don't know. That would be nice because of this whole brand split thing, but I think they should come up with something new now. I used to like how they used to name the games after their pay-per-views. Like, we had WWF No Mercy for a long time. That was a good little thing they had going on. And yeah, I think that's what they should do. But over the years, it just became, the WWE games became super repetitive, and that's why I stopped playing them. Because it was like, okay, the storylines aren't that good, so-and-so, and it was just like, I don't know, like, it's the same thing over and over again. Like, the career mode used to be my favorite thing in the WWE games, and now it's just like, I don't know, it's just so confusing, because they have, like, a my career, and then you build your own career, something like that. And it's just like, okay, yeah, which one do I pick? Which one do I go to? Maybe I'm not too, like, gay-friendly, and I'm an idiot. Maybe I'm an idiot, and that's what it is. But yeah, that's where it kind of fell off. And then since we watch wrestling, like, live, obviously, currently, and the rosters are always a step behind. I wish they had a way in the new games to somehow update the roster via online, so we get the new wrestler that is wrestling nowadays and have them in your roster. That's what they should do. You should be able to download the wrestlers you want or buy the wrestlers you want, whatever. I think that would definitely help, their case in this. But yeah, man, I would be down if they had like a reboot to these WWE games. to be very honest. Ty Vlog says, it's crazy how Drew Gulak signed up to AEW team up. Wait, it's crazy how Drew Gulak signed up to AEW. He team up with. Yeah, that would be nice if he signs to AEW. He hasn't signed to AEW yet. Because obviously he just got fired today. So in the coming days, we will find out where he signs to or if he still stays in wrestling. That's it. I'm pretty sure he's going to stay in wrestling. But yeah, you know, that's what it is. So yeah, you know, that's what it is. But you know, let's see where that goes. You know, that really depends. Yeah, Ty Vlogs Gamer says it's sad though. It is, man. Like imagine like you're at work yesterday and everything's fine and good. And then today you find out that you're fired in the evening time. And that's what I think. And you know that's the thing, you know. They fired a bunch of people, and you know he probably thought he was safe, and turns out he wasn't, man. That's the sad part. Like he probably thought that you know he's safe from getting fired because all of the people who were supposed to get fired got fired already, and you know he was just working and working and working. And today you find out that you're fired after working yesterday. After having so much TV time with Daniel Bryan. And that's the sad part behind it, man. And, you know, I just wish him the best of luck and everything, man, you know. It's a tough thing, especially with all of the stuff going on right now with COVID and everything. A lot of people are losing their jobs, man. And if you still have your job, you're so fortunate, man. You're so fortunate to have your job right now. And to lose your job right now, it's like, yo, salute to you, man. You know, just stay, you know, keep your head up, guys. If you know. Ty Vlogs, where are you from, bro? What city or state are you from? And Sean Franklin, what city or state are you from? Or what country are you guys from? Ty Vlog says Seth Rollins was depressed on Raw last Monday. It's funny. Yeah. That was funny. I wish they make his character more darker. That's what I want for them to do, is to make his character more like crazy and darker. You're from Georgia. Georgia ATL? You're from ATL? Make sure you guys like the bell icon on the YouTube thing so you guys know whenever I'm online. So it's always good to have you guys online with me just so we can have a conversation, and it's always good to get some feedback from you guys and you know you guys bringing up cool topics and stuff. Okay, Atlanta, man. I have never visited Atlanta before. It's on my list. I'm from Chicago, and Atlanta is like on the list of cities I want to visit. Atlanta, and whatever. I think, Atlanta is one of them. Atlanta's a top city I want to visit. I've heard great things about Atlanta, so definitely, man. KN says, bro, I know why Drew Gulak got fired. Let us know, KN. Enlighten us. Because look, KN, all I've read is that Drew Gulak got fired, and there's no reason behind that. There is no reason behind that. KN's like plugging his shit right here. Yo, make sure you subscribe to my channel, KN. Let us know, let all of us know why he got fired up here. Let us know here, bro. We are live right here. Join the WrestleFlow gang by subscribing. But yeah, you know, Drew Gulak, you know, it's just one of those things, man. Like, Shout outs to Drew Gulak, man. Yo, Drew Gulak, if you're watching, bro, sign to AEW or something if they want to sign you. Or go to Impact Wrestling. Impact Wrestling is always, Yo, Impact TNA, bro. Holy crap. There was a time where TNA used to be such a good alternative wrestling to watch. And now it's just like, holy crap. TNA used to have some good ass wrestling. Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins, what up, bro? Yo, happy you're a baby daddy now, bro. Ty Vlogs, thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate it, my man. Yo, we got Seth Rollins, Monday Night Messiah. What up, baby daddy? Monday Night Messiah, man. What was going on with you at Raw last week, bro? Yo, man, but that was some crazy. Monday Night Messiah, please subscribe to my channel, bro. It would be an honor for you. Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins. Yeah, bro. What happened to you, bro? Last week, Seth Rollins was having some crazy shit. Seth Rollins was like, yo, bro, like I'm having a baby now. That's where Seth Rollins like had that moment. He was like, oh shit. Yo, Rey Mysterio, he said, I make Rey Mysterio bleed. PPX Gaming said you should buy Lavina flavor. Bro, I don't know. What type of a flavor is that? Is it like mint? I am like a mint person. Like, I like mint. I used to Jewel, and then they like just, pulled the plug on Jewel and made it super expensive, the last mint pods that they had. KN says Drew Gulak got fired because he mentioned Chris Benoit. Is this true, bro? Is this like legit? Like, are you kidding me? Is this fucking true? He mentioned Chris Benoit. What? Let me verify this shit, bro. Chris Benoit. Yeah, bro. If you like even think about Chris Benoit. Oh my God. PPX Gaming says Drew Gulak fired because he had a fight with Aleister Black. Really? What the hell? Yo, in the WWE now, the thing is, like this is aside from this, but in the WWE, even if you think about Chris Benoit, you'll get fired. Like, straight up. Like, that's how much they hate Chris Benoit. Yo, did you guys watch the that Vice documentary on Chris Benoit? Did you guys watch that? That was some interesting shit. Ty Vlogs Gamer says the comments said Daniel Bryan going to Lost all day, who though is crazy without Drew Gulak. Yeah. PPX Gaming says Seth Rollins, where's Becky Lynch? Yeah, bro. What up, bro? Where's Becky Lynch at? KN says someone asked Drew Gulak on Twitch on Chris Benoit, and he answers, damn. If this is true, bro, that's some crazy shit, bro. Like, you can't even like click on Chris Benoit on Wikipedia if you work for the WWE, because they'll find out. Ty Vlogs like she having a baby. Yo, but like, did you guys watch the behind the curtain thing for Vice? I saw a promo for Owen Hart yesterday. I don't know when that's coming out. I really want to watch that. They have the Vice documentary. They're making one on Owen Hart and his fall, and apparently Owen Hart's wife does not get along with the Hart family at all, because she had this whole lawsuit with the WWE and this and that, and it's crazy. PPX Gaming says Seth Rollins should buy Heath Slater's shirt. I got kids. Hell yeah. At this point, man, holy crap. So do you think that they're going to turn Seth Rollins into a face now, because everybody knows that he is a dad now? I don't know, for something. Rit Thing says, hi, what up, bro? What's going on? Welcome to the WrestleFlow gang. We're talking wrestling. We're talking this and that. He says, do you think that Corey Graves is the SmackDown hacker? No, it is Mustafa Ali. That's what I think, man. Mustafa Ali. It's going to be Mustafa Ali, man. Most likely. But they need to change up his promos, man. All he does is watch the WWE Network on his promo. KN says the link shows Drew Gulak mentioning Chris Benoit. Let me pull it up right now. And PPX Gaming says Drew Gulak should buy I Got Fired. Oh, shit. We're having a roast fest here, huh? So Ty Vlog says, oh, PPX Gaming says Rit thing it's interesting if right. Yeah. No. You know what would be interesting, guys? So I heard this over at some podcast yesterday, and it was some hilarious shit, right? No, it was actually on Twitter. So what they were saying is, what if the hacker is Lars Sullivan and he releases his tape as one of the hacks? Because, you know, the whole Lars Sullivan background shit and the type of shit he's involved in. And that's some hilarious shit. Like, it was like, what if it's Lars Sullivan? Lars Sullivan, bro, he ended his own career. PPX, Ty Vlogs Gamer says, my birthday is in 2 days. Well, happy birthday from WrestleFlow OG, guys. Happy birthday, my brother. PPX Gaming says, and AOP should buy I Got Injured. Bro, AOP... and this whole Monday Night Messiah and Buddy Murphy, this was such a great stable. Man. You know, them getting injured did not help. They could have been the next Evolution. Like, I take full responsibility when I say this, only because they're all such good superstars. Seth Rollins, obviously, well-established superstar. Buddy Murphy, very promising superstar. And AOP, such a great tag team. AOP... man, what if AOP was around when like La Resistance and Kane and RVD and all of those other guys were around? That would have been so freaking interesting. Like, they are a good tag team. Ty Vlogs, hey, bro, all love, man. Happy birthday, bro. Rit Thing says, if you remember back in 2017, Corey played a similar hacker role in Enzo and Cass Angle and Jordan storylines, plus SmackDown hacker storyline may be a way for his... who knows? I think Corey Graves was out for forever, right? I think he had like this career-changing injury. I think that's what it was. KN says, when Drew Gulak answered fans' question, he didn't have to hesitate to talk. He didn't even hesitate to talk about Benoit. Oh, maybe, you know, everyone's... so that's the thing with the WWE. You know, Gulak, you know, if that's what he did, you know, if that's the reason, that is ridiculous for the WWE to fire Drew Gulak because of a mention of Benoit. Rit Thing says, Corey, Ty Vlog says, back in Gulak. Rit Thing says, Corey trained with his brother in the ring some weeks ago. Oh, cool. Really? Wow, that would be cool. Ty Vlog says, I know, right? Yeah, so, look, man, that's the thing. You gotta realize that Chris Benoit was a reality, guys. At the end of the day, you know, he did what he did, but he was still a big part of the WWE. And, you know, okay, so don't mention him in the WWE, right? But if someone's on their personal Twitch account or something, and somebody asks them about it, like, yo, what do you want him to do? Just ignore? Like, what the hell? I'm on my phone. I can't really pull it up. Let me see if... let's see if we could... Did you leave it in the comments? The link. Let's see. Yeah, link us. Yo, Bo Dallas, Rit Thing says, what happened to Bo Dallas? Bro, nobody knows what happened to Bo Dallas. Bo Dallas has been buried just like his brother Bray Wyatt is getting buried. Which is so sad. It is so sad how they treat Bray Wyatt after this guy like changes his whole gimmick for the WWE. And they bury his ass again. Nobody is afraid of The Fiend anymore. Storyline-wise, nobody is afraid of The Fiend. The Fiend has lost too many times. He's not important anymore. And it is sad that they did it to Bray Wyatt again. You know, it's so frustrating they did that to Bray Wyatt. I can't even believe that, dude. Like, Bray Wyatt was on such a good roll, and they killed his character. Ty Vlog says, what happened to the big dog? He was in Raw. Well, the big dog pissed off Vince McMahon. When the big dog, Roman Reigns, refused to work WrestleMania and all of these shows right now, that grinded Vince McMahon's gears. And reportedly, Vince McMahon does not want to hear Roman Reigns' name in the back. He does not want to hear it in any of the wrestlers' promos. He does not want any mention of Roman Reigns right now. We don't know if this is just a build-up for a big Roman Reigns' return, or, you know, when everything goes back to normal and all of that stuff. But Vince McMahon is pissed off at Roman Reigns for not wrestling at WrestleMania. Rithing says Bo Dallas should leave WWE and join NWA or AEW. Bo should become the underdog babyface, shaving his beard and returning in his old NXT. Yeah, he should. He should. And it's just, I guess, are they getting paid too well to stay in the WWE? That really depends on his contract, though. We don't know what his contract is. KN says, I tried putting the link in the chat, but I think that's what YouTube does for some reason. But hey, you let us know, man. You let us know. So, but you know, that's the thing. Like, you have to be bound in the WWE contract where you cannot even, you know, you can't just quit the WWE. It's based on your contract. When your contract ends, that's when you could just leave the WWE. And I think because if you try to quit the WWE, I think the contract makes you pay like a lot of money or like give up something and something like that. Ty Vlog says, it's funny how Raw and SmackDown doing. Yeah, man, that's crazy. KN says, type in again, YouTube. Let me see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. What's when he mentions Chris Benoit? Can you tell me like the minute of when he mentions it? Rithing says, who do you think fits better as the leader of the hacker stable, Corey or Ollie? I think Ollie would be good, but I just think that making Ollie the hacker is such a big stereotype as a Pakistani dude. They would make us the IT guy, the smart IT guy, right? Like, that's just funny as hell, man. You know, that's just hilarious that they would mention, they would make Ali the IT guy, the hacker, of course, because he's brown, right? That classic Vince McMahon. Classic Vince McMahon. Racist. That's... Oh, man. Ty Vlog says, watch Ryback video on his channel, too. Yeah, I've seen some of Ryback's videos. Ryback is actually entertaining. I like his, like, food videos. Like, those are hilarious. Like, when he tries food... The last Ryback video I saw was Ryback trying like some hot sauce or something. Like, he was on fire, bro. Ryback is entertaining. I like Ryback. Hilarious. Ryback was like hanging out with a lot of people and, yeah. Yo, guys, if you guys have not subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel. Welcome to the WrestleFlow gang. But yeah, Ryback is an interesting YouTuber. A lot of people are. I've seen an Asuka video on YouTube, and that was the most randomest shit was an Asuka YouTube thing. Like, that was so freaking random, like, the shit she was doing on YouTube. Thing says, do you think that Jason Jordan could return in some way and helping Chad Gable in the Hacker stable? How do we know that Chad Gable is in the Hacker stable? And Jason Jordan, no, I think he had like a career-ending injury or something, or he got fired or something. I think he got released or something. Ty Vlog says he talks about Jerfy. Who's Jerfy? But yeah, that's the whole thing, man. I mean, there's a lot of like WWE superstars who are like freaking entertaining, man. Super entertaining, man. That's some crazy shit, dude. Who else? Who else is there's a bunch of WWE superstars. A lot of the WWE superstars are super private about everything. Rey Mysterio, I have not seen too much on Rey Mysterio. They're super like, I don't know, like Paige is pretty out there. Rit Thing says he is still a producer. Yeah, so there we go. Who, Jason Jordan, right? But who else, man? Who would you guys like to see return to the WWE? I think that's the main thing. Who do you want to return to the WWE? Which would be interesting. Or who do you guys want to go to okay, so if you guys had to pick any superstar, Evan Bourne needs to return, yeah. But, so, the reason why Evan Bourne got released is because I think he was doing a lot of drug abuse and everything, and that's what, he kept failing his exams. And that's why, he just couldn't stay stable with his career. Rit Thing says, do you think that The Rock and Batista should star in a movie together? I would love that shit, dude. I love Batista and I love The Rock. Batista and The Rock would be such a... You know what would be even more interesting? If Batista and The Rock starred in an MCU movie. Marvel. Monday Night Messiah says same. That would be cool, man. If Batista and The Rock, you know what would be great? Batista, The Rock, and Kevin Hart in one movie. Holy crap. That would have been great. Ty Vlog says he's up a high flyer though. Yes. Evan Bourne was a high flyer. He was good. He had that, I think, storyline with John Cena, right? Where he had a lot of matches tagging around with John Cena. And, John Cena kind of gave him the rub and all of that stuff. But it's Jason Jordan's fault. He just couldn't stay away from the candy too long. So he risked his career for the candy. Ty Vlog says he's doing Shooting Star Press. He is a great wrestler long ago. Yeah. He was around 2011-ish. Make sure you guys subscribe, please, guys. Let's keep up the subscriptions, man. And make sure you guys follow me on Instagram and Twitter, please, guys. At WrestleFlowOG. I always talk shit on there as well. Okay, Rick Ding says Eric Rowan should join the Dark Order, or he should create his own creepy stable. Yes, but I don't know where Eric Rowan's gonna go right now. So ever since he got fired, I don't know where he's gonna. That would be interesting if he. But I don't want to see him in AEW only because look, the stigma raises. If Eric Rowan joins the Dark Order, it's just gonna be like, is this kind of like the Wyatt family again? Kinda, sorta. I like what's his name? Luke Harper's whole thing now. I just wish they had other important people in the Dark Order. Rick Thing says, do you have your own page on WWE YouTubers Wikia? No, I don't. What is that? Is it like a Wikipedia page that has the WWE YouTubers? If you could get me on there, that would be great. And make sure you guys let your friends know who watch these wrestling podcasts about me, because we're just growing, man. We're trying to grow now. But yeah, that's what it is. It's just one of those things, guys, where I don't want AEW to seem too much like the WWE. That's the thing. I want them to be their own company, and that's where my thing is. And make sure you guys throw a big thumbs up to the video, guys, while you guys are here. I really appreciate all you guys chiming in, man. This is such a great conversation, guys. We started off with Drew Gulak getting fired, and here we are talking about different things, man. This is great. This is such a great conversation. Hope you guys are enjoying this as well, man. Definitely great. But yeah, that's what it is. AEW, I want them to do like more controversial storylines. Last thing I saw with AEW, I think I missed this past Wednesday, was Vanguard 1 has been destroyed by Chris Jericho. And the look on Matt Hardy's face when he came to pick up the pieces of Vanguard 1 was hilarious, man. He was really attached. I felt sad when Vanguard 1 was destroyed, man. See, that's a storyline, man. Like, that's something like, even though it's just a drone, you're just so like, you're into the storyline. That's crazy, bro. That's some crazy shit how we could be so into the storyline. Rick Thing says, why do people say that Matt Hardy, John Moxley, and Batista are the weakest links of their respective team stables? Well, I guess the thing is, maybe because they switched industries, maybe because they didn't get even though Batista got a lot of success, John Moxley, Dean Ambrose got a lot of success, and Matt Hardy too. They all have but sometimes what happens is the WWE chooses their favorite. Like in the Hardy Boys, they've always pushed Jeff Hardy way farther than they have Matt Hardy. They've always liked Jeff Hardy, no matter how much bad records Jeff Hardy has with drugs and everything. They'll always push Jeff Hardy in front of Matt Hardy. They just don't like Matt Hardy for some reason. They just don't push him. Like when Matt Hardy came into the WWE, the Broken character was at its peak, and they couldn't use it until that the legal thing cleared with TNA and Matt Hardy over the Broken character. But they just want what they created. John Moxley, obviously it's a WWE creation for Dean Ambrose. But John Moxley was a wrestler before too, obviously. But Dean Ambrose, it's just, the thing with Dean Ambrose is if you listen to the podcast with Chris Jericho and Dean Ambrose, John Moxley on there, right? John Moxley talks about a lot of the things, and the issue was the storylines. They didn't let John Moxley grow the way he wanted to grow. He would have done way better if they let John Moxley, Dean Ambrose do whatever he wanted. But it's just restrictions. Batista gained a lot of success. He was in there for such a long time as the heavyweight champion, had great matches with The Undertaker, Edge, all of those guys, Triple H. I don't think they're the weakest links at all, by any means. Ty Vlog says, Dean Ambrose needs to return in the WWE. No, he shouldn't. I don't think so. Only because, bro, John Moxley, Dean Ambrose, is doing so well in AEW. He loves it. He's his own character. He does what he wants to do. And I think that's the good part about it. It's very genuine, Ty Vlogs Gamer says, and Daniel Bryan, dude. Yeah, so that's what it is. Rit Thing says, was 2009 still a part of Ruthless Aggression? People argue about that. I think it was. I think up till 2010, 9 and 10 are the debating factors if they were still a part of the Ruthless Aggression. Because I think in 2011 is when they started mentioning the universe, the WWE universe. So I think when they start mentioning the WWE universe, that's when it turned into like the Universal era, or that's what they call it right now. I think Ruthless Aggression was one of my, out of the Attitude Era and Ruthless Aggression, I really liked Ruthless Aggression a lot. Attitude Era, I was still small, but I caught like the last few moments of the Attitude Era. And I always go back and watch the Attitude Era. It was great. It was definitely great. It was super edgy. But I grew up mostly watching the Ruthless Aggression era. And Ruthless Aggression was great. Ruthless Aggression was great, man. I had a great time watching that. I used to love watching wrestling during that. Ty Vlogs Gaming says, Daniel Bryan, he is a great wrestler back in 2014. Yeah, remember when they were not pushing Daniel Bryan, and the internet community, us guys, we all have made them push Daniel Bryan. Remember that Batista versus Randy Orton versus Daniel Bryan match at WrestleMania? Oh, man. That was great. That was a good year. That's crazy, isn't it? So much time has passed. That was 6 years ago. Can you believe that? Ty Vlog says, he said, fight for your dream. He will fight for you. Yeah. Yeah. That's what it goes back to going, man, It's crazy, bro. Like, that was 6 years ago, dude. Remember that Royal Rumble where number 30 was supposed to be Daniel Bryan, and Daniel Bryan wasn't even in the Royal Rumble, and Rey Mysterio came out, and people were so mad that Rey Mysterio came out instead of Daniel Bryan. And Rey Mysterio got booed throughout the match. Rithing says, now NXT is WWE's third brand. Do you think WWE should create a new developmental territory like 205? No, I don't think so. I think NXT should be the developmental brand again. They can't even manage to deal with SmackDown and make SmackDown successful. How are they going to make a third brand successful? And 205 is shit anyways. They can't maintain all of that. They need to focus on SmackDown, making SmackDown really good as well. Monday Night Messiah says, I can't believe Eddie Guerrero been gone since November 2005. It's been 15 years. Yeah, dude. Isn't that crazy? 15 years, man. That's nuts, dude. I still remember the SmackDown where he was supposed to, wrestle and then he didn't wrestle, and that's crazy, bro. Ty Vlog says, dang, and then he says, I miss the old wrestlers. Can you play WWE games in your channel and live stream? Wow. Yeah, let's do that sometime, guys. Definitely give me ideas of what you guys want to see. We could definitely set up something like that, where I could be playing a WWE game and I could have commentary on the side. And yeah, definitely, man. I would love... What else type of stuff do you guys want to see on this YouTube channel? Let me know in the comments right now, guys. Let's write these ideas down so I could give you guys what you guys want to watch, And that's what it is. Wow, this is the longest stream I've had, guys. That's crazy. Yeah. I'll definitely do 2K18 and 19. Yeah, definitely. Most definitely, guys. I will. Okay, so NWW 2K19, 12. Okay, yeah, for sure. Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins says, is Otis will cash in on Braun Strowman? Look, I think the cash in with Otis, I think they're going to wait till everybody is back in the arenas again, like the crowd and everything. That's when they're going to have Otis cash in so he could get a reaction. Rithing says, random question, do you think Carmella has power to lift and carry Natalya, Bayley, Azuka, and no, I don't think Carmella's excuse me. Carmella's a good wrestler, but I don't think she's that good of a wrestler. I don't know. I think she's more looks than anything. But she's not that that amazing wrestling skill. She doesn't have that. Ty Vlogs Gamer says, yeah, do all of that. Yeah, definitely, bro. I mean, yeah, it's good to see different things and stuff. I'm actually, hopefully I get a new computer soon So the thing is, right now I live stream from my phone, so that's why, once in a while you guys will see disturbances and stuff when I get calls or something where I just leave in the middle of the stream and then I come back after 5 minutes. So I'm trying to get a laptop, guys, a good laptop, so I could stream from OBS. So I'll have the whole, like, a nice overlay and everything. And then, I'll set up a Patreon and all of that stuff, guys. So, we could have a lot of different things going on in the YouTube stream where you guys can interact and everything, But yeah, Ty Vlog says, you will get 1 million subscribers. One day, man, one day. It's been a year since I started this YouTube channel. And, ever since I started doing live streams, it's been good. We recently got up until now we have 113 subscribers. Thank you guys for who just subscribed right now. And if you guys have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. And, you guys got me to 100 plus, man. And that's, it's a big achievement for me. I can't wait till we get to 1,000 subscribers. That's 500 is my next goal. Make sure you tell your friends who watch this wrestling stuff to watch me now. Rick Thing says Heath Slater and Zack Ryder underrated. Heath Slater is definitely underrated. Zack Ryder, I don't like Zack Ryder that much. He did too much of the woo character. I think he needs a new character and gimmick at this point. Monday Night Messiah says, who missed Roman Reigns? Honestly, I don't miss Roman Reigns at all. I actually miss John Cena. As much as I hated John Cena, I miss John Cena more than Roman Reigns. Yeah. Give me a minute, guys. Yeah, man, John Cena, we used to hate John Cena so much. Oh, man, we used to hate John Cena. That's crazy, isn't it? Like, now we miss John Cena. He had a good, his, like, little cheesy storylines and everything. John Cena had some good moments, man. Rit Thing says, is Lance Archer a better... I don't know, man. I think Braun Strowman could have had better storylines. John Cena, yeah, John Cena sucks, yeah. John Cena sucks. John Cena sucks. Yeah, bro. You guys remember the John Cena prank call? At Super Slam. Yeah, that was such a good prank, man. That was one of the best pranks. You guys remember the chants when John Cena used to be out and it used to be like, let's go Cena, Cena sucks. Let's go Cena, Cena sucks. Ritting says, why WWE never let Braun and Eric feud? Because the WWE is freaking stupid. That's why. The WWE does not do anything that is common sense and a good feud. They don't care because they missed another opportunity. Ty Vlog says, yeah, I remember that, yeah. And see, now you got that song stuck in my head, bro. John Cena says... Na, 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 na. Yeah, bro. Good times, guys. Good times. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram and Twitter at WrestleFlowOG. Yeah, man. John Cena had some good moments, and that's crazy, man. That's just nuts. How that's a thing of the past now. That John Cena doesn't wrestle anymore. Isn't that crazy? As much as we hated him, and I personally didn't like John Cena when he got super cheesy and super face. And I used to be like, yo, man, John Cena's the cancer of the WWE. But now that John Cena's gone, I think we all realize that John Cena wasn't the issue. It was Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon was the issue that the WWE has been facing. Rick says, should Riddick, Moss join MVP stable and Thorne? Yeah, he should. I think so. I like MVP's involvement in all of this now. Ty Vlogs Gamer says, is wrestler with Daniel Bryan, is he wrestler with Daniel Bryan back in 2013? Yeah, John Cena had a bunch of matches with Daniel Bryan back in the day. A lot of people forget Daniel Bryan was also in the Nexus. He was the lame dude in Nexus. That's when I used to think like, yo, dude, this guy's so annoying, bro. I don't like this guy. And turns out he was Daniel Bryan. Like, damn, bro, who knew? That's where success is, bro. Like, you gotta really keep it going, and then eventually it'll go up. But yeah, so that's what it is. So guys, I will be ending the stream for tonight, guys. Thank you guys so much for all of this. Such a great conversation tonight. And make sure you guys subscribe, and make sure you guys follow me on Instagram and Twitter at HisMobbin, at WrestleFlow OG. And we will be coming back hopefully on Monday with the Monday Night Raw review, guys. So make sure you guys tune in. And WrestleFlow fam, WrestleFlow OG is out, guys. Take care.